Hey there guys, what's up? It's Autobot Mike 18 here with another movie review. Guys, in this video I'm going to be reviewing a film that I was so nervous for because I didn't think it was going to come to my theater. But after a while, I learned it was going to come to my theater. I am so glad I finally got to see this movie. And I will be reviewing in this video Fruitvale Station. Now guys, Fruitvale Station, like I said, I was just... I couldn't wait to go see this movie, okay guys? I was really looking forward to it, and I didn't think it was going to come to my theater at first. If you guys go to your movie theaters this weekend to go see a movie, and if you see that Fruitvale Station is playing, you're probably going to say, oh, it's probably a new release. Don't think that, because Fruitvale Station actually came out. Its true release date was actually July 12th. That is the day Fruitvale Station really came out, and it was given a limited release. Now, I hate limited releases because all the really good Oscar-worthy films come out on limited releases, and that's what most of them do anyway, and that's what pisses me off. And I was praying. I was like, please, Fruitvale Station, please come to my theater. Please get a wide release. Luckily, guys, I got a wide release, so Fruitvale Station is playing in mostly every single theater. It should be playing in most of the theaters as of today, July 26th, so you can go see the movie now. And I did. I had to see it today. It was either this or the Wolverine, but I had to go see Fruitvale Station. So guys, based off the trailer, I could not wait to go see this film. It looked like a really powerful movie, and it looked really well acted. And at first I didn't know what was going on with the trailer. I didn't know the story of Oscar Grant, and I looked it up and I was shocked that like something like that had happened. So, and then the movie came out and people were reviewing it and people have been praising this movie. People have been giving it so much Oscar buzz and praising performances of this movie. And I was looking forward to it. And I must say, guys, I'm going to contribute to that praise and to that love because Fruitvale Station was phenomenal. So guys, that's all I'm going to say for that right now. Right now, guys, I want to start talking about the story behind Fruitvale Station. So guys, first off, if you want to see this movie, but you don't want to know anything about this film, anything about the true story of Oscar Grant or anything like that, I would mute this video for a second because I'm going to spoil everything. I'm going to spoil and announce the true story of Oscar Grant, what really happened to this guy. So if you don't want to know, mute the video for a second. If you already know, that's fine. Most people, I think, already know what happened to this guy. So I think it's okay. But some of you may not know. Some of you don't want to know. If you want to go blind walking, you want to be blind walking into this film, that's fine. I am going to briefly mention what really happened to Oscar Grant. So anyway, guys, Fruitvale Station, our main character is Oscar Grant. He is played by Michael B. Jordan. And Oscar is, he's living his normal life. It is December 31st, 2008. It's New Year's Eve. We see Oscar doing several things on this day. He goes to try to get his job back. He goes to get ready for a party for his mother. It's his mother's birthday. And he lives with his girlfriend and his young daughter. And this is the part that, this is the part of the movie that's the end that you guys might not want to know about if you don't already know already. But right here, guys, is the part I would mute it if you don't want to know what happens to Oscar Grant. But anyway, so Oscar Grant and his girlfriend get on a train with a few friends late at night. They're partying because it's going to be the new year. And while they're on the train, it's already the new year. Oscar and his friends get in this fight with this one guy, and they have to stop the train. Oscar and his friends get taken, or some of his friends get taken off of the train. Police arrive, they show up, and they throw them on the platform on the sidelines, and it's a really intense scene. And one of the cops puts Oscar on the ground. He's ready to cuff him, and the cop is just not trusting him or something like that. So he pulls out his gun and shoots Oscar in the back. So Oscar has been shot. He's bleeding, and the ambulance arrived. They take him to the hospital. They work on him. They try to save his life. It doesn't work out right, and Oscar Grant ends up dying. He dies later from his injury from the gunshot, and he leaves behind his daughter and his girlfriend. And that is the true story of what really happened to Oscar Grant. Now, when this really happened, this made, like, headlines. This was big news because this cop had absolutely no right whatsoever to shoot Oscar. He was in it. He didn't do anything to this cop. And that's what I think really got to a lot of people, and it's just so sad what really happened. This is a really tragic story. So anyway, guys, Fruitvale Station, how well written is this story for this movie? It is beautiful. This is a very well written story. The screenplay is excellent. Very well written movie. Got to give props to the writers. So anyway, guys, moving on. The next thing I have to talk about is the cast for this film. The cast is excellent. The three leading actors gave Oscar-worthy performances in this movie. Let's talk about Michael B. Jordan. Michael B. Jordan, like I said, he plays Oscar Grant. He is phenomenal in this movie. I want to see this guy in more movies. He did a fantastic job as Oscar. Definitely Oscar-worthy. I would definitely consider giving him an Oscar nomination for his role. I love that character, and when the fateful thing happens to that character and the character is no longer going to be a part of the movie, I got really upset because I really grew to love this character, and I think it's because of Michael B. Jordan's performance. So I gotta salute Michael B. Jordan for his performance. You did an amazing job, man. Excellent job with this movie. Definitely Oscar-worthy. I will be really upset if he gets snubbed for Best Actor for Fruitvale Station. I really will. So, next up, guys, Melonie Diaz. She plays Oscar's girlfriend. Now, I thought she was just going to be okay going into the movie. I thought she was just going to give, an average performance. After seeing her in this movie, I was blown away. She did a good job, too. She really did. Melonie Diaz gave a really good performance in this movie. She's very attractive as well, so that works out good as well. But, apart from that, she really she gave a good performance. I don't know if it's Best Supporting Actress worthy. Maybe it is. I would consider giving her a nomination. She really did a good job as well. And finally, guys, the last main actress in this film is Octavia Spencer. Octavia Spencer recently won the Academy Award for Best, I think it was Best Actress, I think it was, or Best Supporting Actress, maybe Best Supporting Actress. She won something for The Help. And I keep bringing up Oscars because this movie definitely deserves a lot of Oscars. But anyway, Octavia Spencer was good in the movie for the most part, but when it came to her final scene in this film, that is what really hit me hard. Her last scene in the movie and how well acted it was and how well that scene was, that was such a powerful scene because of her performance. She did an amazing job as well, and I would even consider giving her a Best Supporting Actress nomination. She was excellent in the movie. Props to Octavia Spencer. She did a great job as well. And the cast was great, guys. You also had, playing two cops, you had Kevin Durand and Chad Michael Murray. Just wanted to briefly mention them. They were good, but our three leading actors were excellent, and I would consider them all to be Oscar-worthy, especially Michael B. Jordan. Definitely could give them some Oscar love. So anyway, guys, moving on. Fruitvale Station is rated R. I'm really not even going to get into this. I don't even think this is a movie kids would want to go see. This is not really a kids movie. Kids, not in the fact that there's some language and there's, there's this one scene of violence in the end of the movie, but the fact that I think that the first half of the film would bore a lot of younger audience members especially. I don't think they would find it interesting. It didn't bore me at all. Younger audience members, it might bore them if you drag a kid to go see this, so I would be aware of that. But kids, not a movie for kids. But if you are a film lover, if you love filmmaking, if you love movies, then go see this movie, just saying. So anyway, guys, I think it's time for me to give my rating for Fruitvale Station. I thought long and hard about it, guys. I was stuck between two grades, and then after Octavia Spencer gave her last scene, and after the final scene in this movie, I told myself, no, I have to give this film what it deserves. And I am going to give Fruitvale Station a 9.5 out of 10. I loved this movie, guys. So far, it's been called the best movie of the year by a lot of people, one of the best films of the year. I am going to say this much. Fruitvale Station is by far my favorite film of 2013. I love this movie. It was excellent. I am so glad it came to my theater. I am so glad I got a chance to see it. It is a movie everybody must go see. I highly recommend this film. Again, guys, I'm going to get into the things I really enjoyed about the movie. And I had no problems with this film, just so you guys know. I have no complaints for this movie whatsoever. So, again, as I've already mentioned these things, the cast was phenomenal. Everyone gave a good performance in this movie, especially Michael B. Jordan as Oscar Grant. He's definitely Oscar-worthy for Best Actor, and the supporting cast was very good as well. I was really into this movie mainly because of performances. Like I said, the story was very well written screenplay. This film is based on a true story, as I probably already mentioned several times. I think they did a good job telling the truth of what really happened to Oscar Grant, and I'm really pleased with that. All that was great with the film. Ryan Coogler. Ryan Coogler is the director of this film. This is his first directorial debut. He was amazing behind the camera. Excellent direction with Fruitvale Station. I would maybe even consider giving him a nomination. Maybe, why not? He did a great job directing this movie. If there's a few shaky scenes where the camera, a little shaky cam. If you don't like that with some movies, then you might not like that with Fruitvale Station. I actually like when directors do that. I think it adds a bit of realism to movies. And when there's a scene where Oscar's running and the camera's like a little shaky, I like that part. I like when there's shakiness, especially in the last scene in the movie at Fruitvale Station itself. It's very shaky and intense, and I like how that was filmed. The movie's very well filmed, well directed. Ryan Coogler did a great job behind the camera. The cinematography was great, guys, really good. And finally, the last thing I have to give this film is the emotion. This movie, the part that I loved about this film was how emotionally powerful it was, and how intense this movie was. This movie just really hit me hard. After the fateful thing that happens to the one character in this movie, after that happens, that was sad. That really was. But what hit me was Octavia Spencer's last line in the movie after she was saying, "Oh no, let me see him. That's my boy. That's my boy." That really hit me hard. It really did. This movie, it didn't make me cry. It made me really sad. I really felt bad for the characters in this film, especially one in particular. And however, several people in my audience, in my theater, they started to cry during this film. Like, a few people actually started to cry. One woman sitting in front of me, she got up. She had to leave the theater. That's how hard she was crying. I heard people sniffling and wiping their eyes with tissues, and people were just blowing their noses. This one woman had to get up, leave the theater, and I guess gain her composure back. She had to come back in, and she missed about 2 minutes of the movie towards the end. That's how sad and powerful this film is. And when you're able to make a film that powerful, that's when I say this movie is excellent. And that's what I got to give Fruitvale Station. Such a powerful, well-directed film, really emotionally powerful. This film really hit me hard. It's one of the most emotionally powerful films I've seen all year. And the scene at Fruitvale Station was so intense. I was into that scene and that scene only in the end of the movie. I was so into it. It was so well done and really intense. And I love how they did that with this film. And finally, guys, this film definitely pays respect to one man who didn't deserve to have what happened to him. He didn't deserve it at all. This film definitely pays respect to Oscar Grant, and I salute the filmmakers for doing that. So guys, Fruitvale Station, there you have it. 9.5 out of 10. This film is excellent. It's so far, like I said, it is my favorite film of the year. I really enjoyed it. Please, guys, please, this weekend, if you're going to go see the Wolverine, that's fine. Go see the Wolverine. But if you haven't seen this movie, please see this movie as well. I want to see this high at the box office this weekend. I loved this movie. It was fantastically done. And I want to see it again. I'm not going to see it again, actually, but I will buy it on Blu-ray for sure. And I recommend it to you highly. Please go see Fruitvale Station. You won't feel disappointed. So that's it, guys. That's my review of Fruitvale Station. What did you think of Fruitvale Station? If you did get a chance to see it already, let me know down below in the comments. Did you love it? Did you love the performances? Is it Oscar-worthy? Let me know down below, guys. And thanks again for watching my review. Hope you enjoyed the review, guys. And that's it. So thanks again for watching, guys. Bye.